Hey again. Just out in the shop trying to do a few little odds and ends kind of projects today. Couldn't really start on anything. It's Sunday, so couldn't really start on anything major. So started piddling around and I did some other tasks and noticed some stuff that probably needed fixing and cleaning up. So first, my lens guards, gave them a fresh coat of paint. Cleaned those up a little bit. And came inside. I was cleaning out some stuff inside the truck and noticed that the headliner is gonna be replaced again. Yay, it's coming off. Yay. Third one in 280 miles, 1,000 miles. So that's not, maybe that's good, I don't know. But so I was back here looking around and wondered how to get this replaced. So you can see mine starting to crack down here at the bottom. Get kind of nasty, starting to look ugly. I don't think I can get that vent. So wondered what it took to get that taken apart. So I started looking and looks like you've got some of these press-in plastic bits. Looks like there's going to be 3 of them. You got to remove the seat belt pieces here, and then this comes out, and there's some screws. So I did mine. So went ahead and got inside. Look at the other side. Let me get the light flipped around here. Oop, made a mess. Okay, let's take a look. All right, so yeah, got a few things done. Got it open. So I took that out. I promise those plastic bits that squeeze into here are going to break. There's one that's broke. So before you start the project, go ahead and order those because you're going to need them. So they're gonna break. They're just press in. They're black-ish, whatever very dark gray color that is. Inside here and here and here are 3 very small number, let's see, 8mm. Where's it at? 8mm nuts and lock washers and flat washers. So it's got all of them. So you're gonna have to get all those. Those will fall out on the back side when you pull it out. You can see here I've got some rust issues going on. Starting to bow that out. You can see the rust in there. Don't know what I'm gonna do about that yet. But you need this seatbelt piece taken off. There's 2 of those. What size is that? I can make that easy for you. Where's that? Where's that? Where's it at? There it is. That is the 11/16. So whatever that works out to be in metric, but 11/16 works. So that's what I had on it, and I'd used it in the front, so that worked good. Okay, so I've got the panel off. So then there's 3 screws right here. 1, 2, and 3. And then you gently pull this out and off, and it comes right out. So there it is. So let's take a look at that. Okay, let's get under the light. Get over here on the shop. All right, so we got rust. Boy, do we got some rust. That whole piece is gonna have to be cleaned up and de-rusted. So good thing that is there. The rest of this looks like it's made out of aluminum, so there's no rust. Lots of glue. You see it's glued on and the glue's failing. So I'm going to need some more of this, or I'm going to have to figure out how to texture paint it. I think texture painting might be more long lasting. Not sure on that yet. I saw one video on this, so wondering if that's the right way to do this or not. So I'm not real sure. You can see good old back roads of Oklahoma here. But yeah, all kinds of clean up inside there, but not too bad. Looks like the rust is right here in this corner, which I would expect because of this parish. It's going to start leaking. Wonder if I put a bead of silicone, if it'd even matter. I don't know. Anyway, so I've got to do the other side still. You can see this one's even worse. Plastic is really failing here. So finding a new set of those vents is going to be a challenge. There may have to be some magic done here. They're held on by press-on it's plastic, of course, so it's press on one way, you know, where it looks like a washer, but it's got a hole and it's springed, and you push it on there and it stays. That's what it looks like it's on there. If I was real talented, I would go to some trouble and make them out of plastic, but I don't know how to do that, nor do I think I want to learn. So we'll see what happens on that. Maybe we'll find something that'll match, or something we can manufacture to make it look pretty good. Won't make it look too janky. Here's that piece that pulls out so you can get to the bolt, so you can see what kind it is. See-through. So you're going to need 4 of those. Yeah, going to need 4 of those. So let's got some of that dust in my mouth. That's what you're going to do. That's what you need. All right. Thought I'd share that with you. When I get closer to figuring out what I'm going to do for a cover, I'll come back to you, and we'll have another video for that. But for now, there you have it. Hey, okay, I went ahead and started on it. The trick to this, I know what it's going to be. You ready? 3D printing. Only one problem. I don't own a 3D printer, and I don't have this part scanned to print it. Psych. Okay, so somebody out there maybe, haven't started my Google searching, but I will be doing that probably this next week or so. So this comes out here, and you can see that these little pins hold it in, and it's these stupid little things right here. Let me grab one with a pair of pliers. So where's my pliers? Where's my needle nose pliers? Hang on, let me get my needle nose pliers out. Okay. And they are little, like, washer-like things. Zoom out. Little washer deals. And they are slit, basically. And then they just press on. They press on one direction. That's it. So don't be afraid to go ahead and tear them, because that's the easiest way to get them off. This is made out of plastic. If you break those tabs, you're done. There's not going to be any replacing of it. So be careful. It's probably easier to find these at the hardware store than it is to find a new one of those that isn't busted up and terrible. So I got that off. Take that off first. Get it out of the way. Set it aside. I put mine up here so it wouldn't get busted. And then the rest of this is basically just peeling this off slowly. Glue's really not holding up, so it's coming right off. So basically, keep peeling it, and it'll finally come off. You can see that thing's just covered with glue. That's going to be super fun to get off. That's probably going to be glue remover or something, but if you keep working, you'll get it off in one piece. So there it is. So you want it off in one piece, because when you go back to get another one, you're going to buy some vinyl that's very similar to this, and you're going to want to cut out the matching piece. And if you have this, you can use it as a template. So that's a good thing to have off and have ready. So I'll make a template out of this, and then if I want to get new vinyl, or I will decide if I'm going to paint that. You can see my pillars, B pillar here, it needs paint. And then my C pillar, you can see it's even rusting. So it needs paint real bad. So those pieces need to be painted again too. So that's going to be a lot of taping and removing of stuff. Here's the A pillar. You can see it. It's basically sandblasted. It's back to white almost. And then up here, you can see paint's nearly all the way gone. So there's going to be a lot to make that black bar across there. It's going to be a lot to make that look cool again. So that's going to be a fun bit of challenge. But we'll get to it. We'll figure it out. Wish I didn't have an interior of this. I could just hose blast it and then paint it. But yeah, at least I have a shop that doesn't have air moving around in it. It'll be easy to tape it off and give it some paint whenever that comes time to do that. I don't know how to do that yet. I did some automotive painting one time when I painted this tailgate. and it turned out okay. Yeah. But the shop that I bought the paint from is out of business. But you go and then mix the right color, and they just stick a deal on, you just buy an aerosol can, put it in there, and it's basically really fancy rattle can. But it's mixed the right way and it's the right color. So I will figure that out probably. Well, you can see that I'm probably going to need to paint these windows too. Just taking a look at this, I'm going to need to paint all of those. Yep. Door frames too. Everybody's getting some paint. Yes! All right. That's it for this. Got to do the other side, and then I'll be getting some parts. And when I start to put it back together, and whatever I do with the outside of the panel, I'll definitely make a video for that and make it part 3. Well, that's not good. Oh, not at all good. Yeah, that's a big rust spot. So that's all compromised. You can see the amount of detriment that came down. I'm looking for the last of the washers and the such, but they must have fallen inside through one of the holes on the outside here. That's where the washers fall. Oh, there's one. There's one up there. There it goes down. There's the lock washer. Where did the other one? Oh, there it is. Still in there. Get that out. There we go. Those are tiny. And I just dropped one. Oh, I found it. Oh. Well, those are tiny. So probably not hard to find, but yeah, that's gonna be a problem. Because that window's gonna have to come out. That's not gonna be any fun. Because the window companies aren't gonna want to take that out without a new window in place. Because they're not gonna like that. But that's gonna have to be re-welded. Whole piece is gonna have to be rust abated. So there's a rubber pad that goes right here. This is pretty perished too. That's dry and crusty. Careful with it. That's the flap. So when you close the doors, this is where the air goes. And so you don't blow out your windows. So you don't blow out the windows. The air of the car, when you close the door, it blows through this. And then comes out this vent right here. Right here. So the vent's over there. So this is the rubber bit that was not on the other side. There wasn't a rubber bit over here. Only on that one side where the water can be the problem. Perfect. Great idea, guys. But you can look at that. That's been rusting for 30 years. I started rusting the day it came out of the freaking factory. Let's get that sorted out. Not a heartbreaker, but not very good either. So here's the strap on this side. Again, it's mostly rusted. And let's see why it's rusted. Because it wasn't even painted. There's not a bit of paint on that. That's really, really, really disappointing, guys. Again, thanks for watching. And if you want to like and subscribe, appreciate it. I don't make any money off this. It's just if you want to see videos and when I post them, be sure and do that. Thanks a lot. Bye.